Hello everyone, in this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Imran Riaz Khan to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Imran Riaz Khan's words. There is a strange situation developing inside Pakistan among journalists and politicians concerning Saudi Arabia. What stance should Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf or PTI take on this, and what will the opposition's position be? I will explain that too. But first, since Imran Khan went to jail, for the first time he has levelled some serious allegations against Asim Munir. He has said that it is Asim Munir who is behind all of this. Earlier, whenever Imran Khan spoke, he would speak ambiguously, leaving some margin for error. But now he has eliminated that margin when it comes to General Asim Munir. Some time ago he started talking about martial law, Asim law and similar topics. Now he has clearly stated 4 things and directly accused that Asim Munir is behind all this. First, he said that Asim Munir has a desire for a 10-year reign, and he gave an example similar to how Ayub Khan had the same desire. So Imran Khan directly stated this. Secondly, he blamed Asim Munir for the events of May 9th. Just as the establishment blames Imran Khan for things, Imran Khan categorically blamed Asim Munir, saying that he was responsible for these incidents. It was done to crush Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf or PTI. Thirdly, he directly accused Asim Munir of mandate theft. He said that the mandate was stolen and it was Asim Munir's doing. The 4th accusation concerns using the military for personal purposes. Imran Khan emphasized that the army is being used to fulfill personal ambitions and extend the tenure of certain individuals. He gave the example of Zia-ul-Haq. These 4 allegations were stated clearly and directly by Imran Khan, which is a major shift from his previous ambiguous statements. This is the first time he has spoken so clearly against Asim Munir. So, is Imran Khan now starting a final round from jail? Not only did Imran Khan send a strong message to Asim Munir, but he also wrote a letter to Chief Justice of Pakistan, Justice Umar Atta. Imran Khan's sister, Alima Khan, tried to deliver this letter to the Chief Justice, but the administration stopped her. They told her that she could not meet the Chief Justice unless she had permission from the Registrar's office. But Latif Koza argued that she should be allowed to deliver the letter to the Chief Justice. However, she was still stopped. Let me tell you about the contents of the letter. This is the Urdu translation of the letter that Imran Khan wrote to Justice Umar Atta. I'm writing to you from a distance of just 31 kilometers, but the doors of the Supreme Court are closed for me and my wife. For 772 days I have been enduring forced silence, isolation and separation from the world in a cell resembling a 9-by-1 prison. Against me, more than 300 baseless false charges have been framed, politically motivated. Pakistan has never seen such oppression on me, my family and my supporters worldwide. I've been deprived of access to newspapers and books. Visits from family members are arranged only according to General Asim Munir's wishes. My sons have been deprived of even the basic right to speak with their father on the phone. Political workers are not allowed to meet me at all. This imprisonment is not legal, but a deliberate psychological form of torture intended to break my spirit and crush the hopes of the 250 million people of Pakistan through me. This is an ongoing attack on the rule of law and the democratic future of Pakistan. My wife, Bushra Bibi, has been subjected to inhumane and degrading treatment at the behest of a colonel. She is also isolated and denied medical treatment. She has no access to television or books, and her health is continuously deteriorating. Yet her doctor is not permitted to treat her. According to Pakistani law, women prisoners are entitled to special treatment, yet this principle has been completely denied in Bushra Bibi's case. This is the height of cruelty. All of her legal rights have been stripped simply because she is my wife. Across Pakistan, thousands of workers and supporters are rotting in jails. Many have been forcibly disappeared, subjected to torture and tried in military courts in blatant violation of constitutional guarantees. Barrister Hassan Niazi has been arrested, tortured and sentenced to 10 years in prison simply for being my nephew. My sisters have been unjustly imprisoned, and my nephews Shahriar and Sher Shah have been unfairly subjected to jail as well. The cruelty my family is facing is unprecedented in Pakistan's history. The courts, which should be champions of freedom, have been turned into tools to crush Pakistan's largest political party. Despite all these repressive measures, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf achieved a historic victory in the elections on February 8, 2024. However, in a single night, the mandate of the people was stolen. Democracy was mocked, and the constitution was murdered. The fraudulent actions and the Commonwealth's leaking report confirmed this. The 26th constitutional amendment was used to legitimize this electoral robbery. Meanwhile, petitions against this amendment are still pending in your court. The beneficiary of this amendment is the Chief Justice, and Imran Khan has written to the Chief Justice about it. Imagine the irony of the situation. The very person who benefited from the 26th Amendment is now supposed to hear petitions against it. The entire system has been manipulated by the establishment. Yet Imran Khan continues knocking on this door, hoping to find justice despite all the obstacles. Under the questionable behavior of the Islamabad High Court, its Chief Justice, Sarfraz Dogar, intentionally delayed the hearings of my Al-Qadir Trust and Toshakhana revision cases. Imran Khan has written about this in his letter. He mentions that the cases related to Toshakhana, as well as the Al-Qadir University case, are now waiting for hearing. The decision on Toshakhana will determine the future of the Al-Qadir case. If the Toshakhana case results in a sentence, the Al-Qadir case will be heard afterward. Imran Khan has two options. Either he gets bail in the Al-Qadir case and is released, or he manages to stop the hearing of Toshakhana and later secures bail in the Al-Qadir case. But the establishment does not want Imran Khan to be released. There is an ongoing battle between General Asim Munir and Imran Khan. Whether anyone acknowledges it or not, this is truly a fight between the establishment and Imran Khan. Whoever wins this battle will move forward. The public is standing with Imran Khan, while the establishment has gained control over certain global powers. The last section addresses the government's agencies and the humiliation they've caused. The agencies have embarrassed the entire country by creating a contempt case, something that nobody but the government-approved clerics supported. Many influential clerics remained silent because they were afraid of the establishment. As for the alleged Idat case, a person named Shahid Yaqub, who is not related to Imran Khan or Bushra Bibi, suddenly appeared in the Islamabad High Court and filed a petition asking for permission for the couple to meet in isolation. This act has been widely criticized for its shamelessness, and many believe it is a deliberate attempt to further tarnish Imran Khan's reputation. An officer from the ISI told me, "We'll make a video with them, keep it with us, and then send you back to your house." I told him I send my curses, shoot me here. This system falls to such a level. Now this lowly act has been carried out. Now what connection does this have with Imran Khan? It's very sad. Sometimes it's hard to believe that the system would fall to such a level. Imran Khan is talking politically. He's a politician, he's talking openly. That doesn't mean you can throw mud on his personal life. Do you see a woman only as someone with whom your political interest lies? Or is she your wife, daughter, or someone from your family for whom there is much respect? But others don't deserve respect. Why are you confirming this? Imran Khan is over 70 years old. His wife is elderly. He's suffering in jail. There hasn't been any application to give him clean water for his ablution. No application to end his solitary confinement. No application to give him books, food, or let him meet his children. Instead, there's an application to degrade him, to throw mud on him, to insult him. A person behaves according to what they are. Now let's move on to the issue with Saudi Arabia. Mohammed bin Salman made a deal with them. Shahbaz Sharif went there, received great protocol and so on. But now there's an uproar in Pakistan because some people are discussing a defense agreement between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan, and really no questions should be asked about it. No negative comments should be made. The funny part is that the journalists who raised these questions back then, those who had great ties with PMLN or PPP when Mohammed bin Salman visited Pakistan, changed their display pictures to show Jamal Khashoggi, a journalist who was killed in Turkey. There was a big outcry about how Pakistan could engage with someone who attacked Yemen, who wanted to fight Yemen. At that time, these questions were legitimate and justified. But now, if anyone raises such a question, they're called a traitor or an enemy of the country. How can they even ask such a question? Pakistan is starving. We need Saudi oil. We need money. Let's simplify this. If we talk about principles, is the protection of the Haramain Sharifain, the holy mosques in Medina and Makkah, under threat? First question. If it is, then who is posing the threat? Second question. Is there a possibility of an attack on them? Muslims from all over the world, whether from Turkey, the West, African countries or Asian countries, will never let any such attack happen. All the Muslim countries will unite. Allama Iqbal had said that Muslims should unite to protect the holy mosques, from the banks of the Nile to Kashgar, so Muslims will never allow this to happen. Now the question is, who poses a threat? Is it Israel? Do Muslim countries plan to confront Israel? From my understanding, no. The question is whether Saudi Arabia is protecting itself from Israel or fighting Yemen. These two issues are at play. In 2015, when Saudi Arabia approached Pakistan, the establishment wanted Pakistan to join Saudi Arabia in fighting Yemen. But Pakistan's parliament rejected it. At that time, the relationship between Pakistanis and Saudis grew very strong. But suddenly this matter ended because Pakistan's parliament decided to stay neutral in the Saudi-Yemen conflict. Now the question arises, will Pakistan and Saudi Arabia fight Israel together, or will they fight Yemen together? This question remains unanswered. 10 years ago we decided we wouldn't fight Yemen, but has our decision changed? We don't know yet. But the interesting part is that those who raised these questions before now consider even hinting at them as treason. How is that possible? Yesterday you raised these questions and today you say they can't be asked. The Bab al-Mandab Strait, the narrow waterway between Yemen and Djibouti, is also critical for Saudi Arabia. If Saudi Arabia has control over it, their oil production and trade will be much easier. So the war in Yemen isn't just over land, it's also about control over a crucial passage. In 2015, Saudi Arabia wanted Pakistan to fight in Yemen, but Pakistan refused. Now, 10 years later, there's a defense deal between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. So the question arises again, what will Pakistan gain from this deal? Can Saudi Arabia help Pakistan repay its debts? Can Saudi Arabia help stabilize Pakistan's economy? These are important questions. Another aspect to consider is that if Pakistan joins Saudi Arabia in a war against Yemen, it will affect its relations with Iran. This is not just a matter of sectarian politics. Iran has always supported Yemen. So Pakistan needs to form a foreign policy by taking all these factors into account. But Pakistan's economy is in such a bad state that the military establishment has formed the SIFC and there hasn't been any foreign investment. Perhaps after this deal, pressure on Pakistan will increase. Pakistan has paid a high price for its involvement in Afghanistan and the US war. Perhaps this deal will bring in foreign dollars, but we hope it won't lead to further costs in the future. We cannot afford to make our borders unsafe one by one. Our relations with Iran and Yemen must remain strong. Our relations with other countries must also be good, especially with Saudi Arabia, given the emotional ties we have with them. So, the big question remains, is there a genuine threat to the Haramain Sharifain? And will Pakistan and Saudi Arabia fight Israel or Yemen together? These are the questions you can ask, but if these questions are called treason, then we'll keep asking them. If you label us as traitors, so be it. That wraps up our translation of Imran Riaz Khan's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.